So Caitlin Clark is a hell of a player, but to say Caitlin Clark was not a flawed player is just wrong in my opinion.
Caitlin Clark has always been a star, but have you seen her lately? If you thought she was already dominant, wait until you see her now. She's stronger, faster, and more dangerous than ever. New footage has surfaced.
Caitlin Clark just dropped her daily off-season workout, and it's absolute.
This is why the WNBA was in big trouble.
Revealing a jaw-dropping transformation that has the entire WNBA on high alert. Coaches, analysts, and even veteran players are all saying the same thing. This version of Caitlin Clark is built to take over. From her rookie season to this moment, Clark's evolution has been nothing short of spectacular. But what exactly changed? How did she go from being the most hyped WNBA?
So Caitlin Clark in college was not the strongest player in the world. Like, she was somebody that wasn't weak by any means, but we saw when it came to the WNBA that she wasn't able to really assert herself physically. And in fairness, her first game matchup was a tough one because her first matchup was against
prospect to completely redefining her game in just one season. Stick around because we're breaking down every detail of her massive transformation, why WNBA teams are worried, and how she's about to dominate the league. Clark entered the WNBA with sky-high expectations as the #1.
Time you're seeing Caitlin Clark out, it's like, okay, she's not as skinny as she was, and this is someone who, like, that's something that she really needs to that's something she really needs to do.
First overall pick in the 2024 draft, she immediately became the face of the Indiana Fever, carrying the weight of a franchise looking for a fresh start. Her rookie season was impressive, putting up 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. She set a WNBA rookie record for assists in a season and even recorded multiple triple-doubles, a rare feat for any player.
Either way, she has gotten significantly bigger. Stephanie White has confirmed it. Stephanie White has gone out here and confirmed that Caitlin Clark has been bulked.
Let alone a rookie, but her first season wasn't all smooth sailing. WNBA defenses targeted her aggressively, forcing her into tough shots and pressuring her ball handling. Her shooting efficiency dipped, turnovers increased, and some questioned whether she could adapt to the physicality of the pro game. Clark herself admitted, "I knew I had to get stronger. The speed of the game, the physicality, it's another level." Instead of getting discouraged, she went back to work.
So Caitlin Clark in college was not the strongest player in the world. Like, she was somebody that wasn't weak by any means, but we saw when it came to the WNBA that she wasn't able to really assert herself physically.
And this offseason, she completely transformed her body and game. So what's different about Clark this season? Everything. Clark hit the gym hard this offseason, focusing on strength training to withstand the WNBA's intense physicality. With elite trainers and nutritionists guiding her, she gained noticeable muscle mass, especially in her core and legs. The results? She's finishing through contact, holding her own against defenders, and no longer getting pushed around.
They're working on a lot of finishes in this video, a lot of finishes at the rim, and maybe some different finishes that we didn't see from her in the 2024 season. Now, Coach KP told me that one of his goals for Caitlin was just to expand her bag. So no matter what defense is thrown at her,
her trainer put it best. Caitlin came in with one goal: get stronger without losing her quickness. She's now built to dominate. One of the biggest improvements in Clark's game is her speed and conditioning. Last season, she showed glimpses of being an elite transition player, but fatigue set in late in games.
In fairness, her first game matchup was a tough one because her first matchup was against Dijonais. Second matchup was against Benijah Laney Hamilton. Third matchup against Benijah Laney again. Fourth matchup against Dijonais again. So we're looking at the team that has their first 4 games against the freaking Sun and someone for the toughest defenders. And from that point on, it did seem like she was basically that she wasn't physically up to being a top guard.
Now, that's a thing of the past. Clark trained at an elite-level performance center, focusing on explosive drills, agility workouts, and endurance training. She's faster in the open court, quicker off the dribble, and has the stamina to play at full speed for all 4 quarters. The WNBA has already noticed. One scout even said defenders used to have a chance. Now, if she gets a step, it's over. We all know Clark has insane shooting range.
Is like, one, is Caitlin Clark stronger, or do you expect her to get stronger? And 2, like, what's realistic, like, in terms of from a great first year to now second year in the league, where, you know, it's not as new anymore, right? And you sort of know how how the league plays, if nothing else.
Yes, she is stronger, first and foremost. And again, she's got a lot of self-awareness. And, she figured that out, right away. Like, I need to get stronger. I can't get knocked around as much.
But this season, it's on another level. Her off-season workouts included thousands of deep threes every single day, refining her shot mechanics and expanding her range even further. Now she's comfortably knocking down logo threes like layups. And the scary part, she's doing it with more efficiency and better shot selection. Opposing teams now face an impossible choice. Pick her up near half court and risk getting blown by, or play off her and watch her drain deep threes in their face. Either way, she's unguardable. Clark isn't just transforming physically.
Like, I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's just so many areas that I want to improve in and to continue to get in the gym and work on that every single.
She's stepping up as a leader. Her time with Team USA this offseason gave her valuable experience against the world's best players. She worked alongside WNBA legends, learning new tricks and developing an even higher basketball IQ. Her teammates have noticed the change. One Fever player said, "She's more vocal, more confident. This is her team now." With all these improvements, the rest of the league is officially on notice. Last year, Indiana struggled. This year, with Clark leading the way, they're a whole different beast. They added key veteran players like Dawana Bonner and Natasha Howard, giving them playoff experience. Their team chemistry is stronger than ever. Clark's leadership is making everyone better. They're playing with a new energy, feeding off Clark's relentless work ethic.
Like, in terms of from a great first year to now second year in the league, where, it's not as new anymore, right? And you sort of know how the league plays, if nothing else.
Yes, she is stronger, first and foremost. And again, she's got a lot of self-awareness. And, she figured that out, right away. Like, I need to get stronger. I can't get knocked around as much. And so she's done a great job of getting in the weight room and really focusing on her areas that she needs to focus on in terms of strength, in terms of, low center of gravity, time under tension, like all of those things. I think the next step is efficiency.
Clark's impact isn't just on the court, she's growing the entire WNBA. Games featuring Clark averaged 1.2 million viewers, a 200% increase from last season. The Fever's home games sold out weeks in advance. Merchandise sales through the roof. Even WNBA executives admit Caitlin Clark is changing the league. Coaches are running out of ways to stop Caitlin Clark.
Be like an imposing presence in the W like she was in college. Because she could be physically dominated. And then obviously we have seen throughout the offseason, we have seen like some of the transformation.
Double teams? She finds the open player. Physical defense? She's too strong now, daring her to shoot? That's a mistake. Her deep range accuracy is even more lethal than before. One WNBA analyst put it simply, this new version of Caitlin Clark, she's about to take over. The Caitlin Clark's transformation isn't just physical, it's mental. She's more confident, more aggressive, and more in control of the game than ever before. Her endurance has improved significantly, allowing her to maintain a high level of play throughout an entire game. And Clark is right at the center of it. The league better be ready. What do you think? Can Caitlin Clark lead the Fever to a title this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more updates on Caitlin Clark and the biggest stories in basketball, subscribe now. Stay tuned for the next video.